Mr. Mudzengere. So, Enock Mudzengere is a remarkable contributor to the global tobacco industry. He has developed and released elite tobacco varieties that have significantly improved the livelihood of growers in Zimbabwe, in Mozambique, in Zambia, in Malawi, and the globe at large. He is renowned for his very unconventional approach and perseverance. I'll take you down a bit of history. As a student in 1973 at the University of Zimbabwe, he got arrested for activism against unjust regulations and served some time. That is not detained. During that period, he read for a Bachelor of Arts in History degree, with his first job being in technical road construction. Would you believe that he is responsible for the 50-kilometer road stretch that is still standing between Mutoko and Nyamapanda? That stretch, for those who know it, he was behind, he was there during that period. Now, before turning his interest to agriculture, that was in 1976. He went to Blackford Agricultural College, where he graduated in 1978 with a diploma in agriculture. At that point, that is where things started happening. His groundbreaking research in the development of high-yielding, disease-resistant tobacco berry varieties that have exceptional cured leaf quality transformed the tobacco sector in Zimbabwe and beyond, significantly improving the livelihoods of farmers and contributing to the growth of the tobacco industry in the SADC region and across the globe. Currently, his varieties that he churned out, that he developed, sell in excess of 1,000 kgs of seed worth the USD 1.5 million annually, earning the country the much-needed foreign currency varieties, the much-needed foreign currency from these varieties. 1,000 kgs of seed in tobacco, it's a lot. I know you might not be privy to that. 5 grams of tobacco plants a hectare. So if you then calculate that more than 1,000 kgs, how many 5 grams are in that? That then translates to the total amount of acreage that it plants. In recognition of his sterling work, Enock was awarded the Presidential Gold Medal by the Air Cured Tobacco Association in Zimbabwe. That was in July 1999. He has collaborated also with partners in China, and he was awarded a visiting professorship by the Yunnan Academy of Tobacco Sciences for all this expertise. In addition to his technical accomplishments, he has nurtured numerous new generation breeders and researchers. Some of them they were here, or some of them are still here. Some of them they've been here, they stood here giving speeches. Some of them came through his hands. I can see some of them still seated there who were nurtured by Enock's hands. He has continued providing strategic support to both the ZPBA and breeders at large, including being the inaugural invited speaker at the inception of this this association. That was back then in 2016. So in 2016, he was the speaker at that event. He occasionally undertakes plant breeding consultants within the region. Allow me to say, ladies and gentlemen, he's an unassuming breeder, plant breeder, who emerged in the era when such technical positions were reserved for the whites. Remember, he emerged during the 1970s. He has wormed his way through up to where he is. He demonstrated passion and tenacity, despite the lack of what we could say probably formal plant breeding education, to make important contribution in the tobacco industry of Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, and far afield such as China. His breeding legacy continue to earn the country revenue and also foreign currency. Thus, it is befitting, ladies and gentlemen, that Enock be awarded the outstanding award that is receiving today. I want to thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mukoya, for reading that citation of his Let's give it up for Mr. Mkoya. Please, let's welcome Mr. Mkoya. A great man indeed. You can hear from the biography that he's contributing a lot in Zimbabwe, even in his retirement. More than 1,000 kgs is not a small figure. Okay? So we would allow Mr. Mudzengere to give a small presentation at this moment to the, I think, most of you here, the younger generation are your kids. Yes, yes. So let's give it up for Mr. Mudzengere as he comes here.
Thank you, sir. I think before I go to the presentation, I need to respond to this. I must admit I'm actually mesmerized. Because I was beginning to wonder whether it's all about me or someone else. Because all this biography is actually awesome. And this whole event is truly magnanimous, and I really need to say something before I fully appreciate what you have done for me. But I need to say something before I can fully state my appreciation. I'm sure those of you who are in a similar position as myself, retired, will understand better. You know, when you retire, the limelight shifts from you to the younger generation, and you kind of lose connectivity, you lose sometimes a sense of purpose in life, and you get the feeling that you are sliding slightly into oblivion. And you know, under those circumstances, sometimes retirement can be traumatic. It can be traumatic. Be warned. It needs to be prepared for. But I must say, somehow I seem to have escaped that, because while still in employment, I was mainly in farming and masquerading as a farmer. But now I actually have to do it for survival. You know what it means trying to survive on a pension in this country. And that somehow helped me to keep afloat. But I must say, under all those circumstances, there's nothing that beats recognition for past contributions like he had done. It's really uplifting immensely, and also re-energizing, and it gives someone renewed purpose in life. So this whole event is really magnanimous in that regard. And I have no doubt it will probably add me a few more birthdays, because I'm really energized. Let me, Mr. President, thank you that in this regard, I really feel highly honored to receive this award. It is highly significant to have one's name included in the annals of a national organization such as this one. I find myself having to join my former boss, Dr. Mushonga, who was board member for a long time, and to have one's name included amongst those people, it's really something significant. I must thank you personally, Dr. Magama. I know you're very instrumental in that. I really don't like presentations, but I found myself having to stand today to thank you for that, and also your whole committee for this magnanimous event. Whilst I mean that, I think this whole appreciation would not be enough without mentioning Mudzengere. You know, this kind of award just doesn't happen. It's a result of some nurturing that would have happened through hand-holding, nudging, exposure, and all those things that help to build up someone in an organization. And it can only happen in an organization that values human capital development. Such was Mudzengere, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe still is. I gained a lot. As you have heard, I started from humble beginnings, rather joined tobacco research, but fortuitously, but happened to rise through the ranks, through the assistance of many other people, and I was given all the support and opportunity for self-improvement, both in the country and outside. There are many who have gone before me, especially in plant breeding. You know, Kutsaga, plant breeding is actually the forte of the organization, because Kutsaga was able to produce varieties specifically tailored for our environment, and those varieties have become world-renowned. So there are many breeders, eminent breeders who have gone before me. And so as of the time, I feel, as I received this award, it's not that I'm the best of them, but I happen to be around at the right time. So I just feel I'm receiving this award having stood on the shoulders of all those people, these eminent breeders we have gone before me. So I feel I'm receiving this award not necessarily just in a personal capacity, but also on behalf of them, because they did a lot of work to get Kutsaga where it is. All those eminent predecessors who will remain nameless, because there are many of them, and they put Kutsaga on the world map as a renowned institution, which it remains to be. Through you, Dr. Magama, I would like to say, kindly convey my thanks and appreciation to the board for the time they allowed me to serve in various capacities, and the opportunity I had to serve in those capacities. And to colleagues, past and present, I must thank you for the support. No matter how good a person can be, you can never complete all the tasks on your own. You need teamwork. So I would like to thank past and present colleagues for all their support. And Kutsaga, I know they are here in full force. I thank you for your support. Maichi Sango, as we went out, yeah, she is my generation, as we went out on seed plots and all those things, a workhorse, a workaholic. So I really thank you for your support. Thank you very much indeed. So, very much.